Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Anime Vanguards video. Today I'll be showing you guys how you can all still get Griffith despite the event leaving. So for some context, the Eclipse event mentioned in the previous video on this topic was only viable during update 8.0, so after 8.5 came out, the Eclipse event was removed and instead he was made obtainable through the EX Legend stage, which I'll be showing you how to beat right now with just 3 units. It's actually really easy to do. These 3 units are Speedwagon, Takarota, and the Skeleton King. The reason we're only going to be using the Skeleton King here is because he's a simple, full AoE DPS unit that has his damage doubled in this stage. You could also use the Goblin Slayer as a 4th unit if you have it, which does make this stage easier, but with optimal stat ranks of at least S in every category, Skeleton King can solo this. So upon loading up the stage, you're gonna select Immunity as your Legend Stage modifier. If you don't get Immunity, restart the match over and over until you finally do get it. After this, you're going to farm money using Speedwagon and Takarota until the start of Wave 4, in which you're then going to place down a single Skeleton King at this little corner here. The reason we're setting our units all the way back here is so we A, have time to farm, and B, because the final boss spawns back here with a warp portal. It's also important to note that if you're using Goblin Slayers, place all 4 down relatively soon around Wave 7. If you're not using Goblin Slayers, then just keep farming money until pre-Wave 7 and pre-Wave 8, in which you'll place down a 1 Skeleton King at both of these times just to prevent leaks. Around Wave 9, your farms should be maxed out, and at this point you want to start focusing on upgrading the Skeleton King that we placed down in the middle of the area, since he'll cover more of the track. The only issue is that your Skeleton King will not be maxed by the time that the first Griffith boss almost makes it through, which is where having the Goblin Slayers would help, but if you don't have them, this leaves it up mostly to the placement and stat ranks of your Skeleton King. After Wave 13, your first Skeleton King should be maxed out and have full AoE. Shortly after, though, you're going to sell and replace 1 Skeleton King and put it closer to the maxed out one and start upgrading it as much as you can. At Wave 15, you're going to sell your Speedwagons, and this should give you enough cash to max out your second Skeleton King just to kill the boss quicker, and then from there it's really just waiting for the rest of the enemies to die. Once the rest of the enemies die, you'll get your rewards, and this will have a chance of giving the Griffith unit, which is a 5% chance. Note that getting the unit will also result in getting the quest item for his evolution. Well, there you go, that's how you get the unit. Before we end off here, a little joke as always. I got a new thing of deodorant the other day. The instructions said to remove the cap and push up the bottom. Now I can barely walk, but when I fart the room does smell pretty nice. Anyway guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord. Good luck on the grind. I will see you guys next time. My name is EvertexFire.